Buckle up because the NBA playoffs are absolutely heating up, and we have everything you need to know about the Philadelphia 76ers. First up, rising star VJ Edgecombe is speaking out about his teammate Joel Embiid and his potential return to the court. Edgecombe is making it clear that while everyone is eager to see Embiid back in action, the team is fully focused on keeping him healthy and not rushing his recovery process for anything.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The drama in Boston is reaching a fever pitch after the 76ers pulled off an incredible Game 2 upset to level the series. Even while recovering from an appendectomy back in Philadelphia, Joel Embiid was watching closely and took to social media to celebrate the huge road victory. It was a massive statement from the big man as he cheered on his squad from afar. We have to talk about the tactical masterclass the 76ers just put on display against the Boston Celtics. VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey combined for a staggering 59 points, completely changing the math game by lighting it up from beyond the arc. This performance served as a loud reminder to the entire league that Philadelphia is not going anywhere, even without their superstar in the lineup. With the series now heading back to Philly tied at 1-1, Joel Embiid is keeping the hype train moving with his high-energy reactions to the team's grit. The prospect of him returning to face the Celtics frontcourt has everyone talking, and the momentum is clearly swinging in Philadelphia's favor. If you want to stay on top of every update in this playoff run, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. Ever wonder what it is like for a rookie to step into a locker room where the biggest superstar is MIA? The pressure is real, and VJ Edgecombe just gave us the ultimate reality check on the Joel Embiid situation. Look, everyone wants the MVP back on the floor, but Edgecombe is keeping it 100 with the fans and the media alike. He was blunt, admitting he has no idea what the timeline looks like, but he made one thing crystal clear. The team isn't just sitting around waiting for a savior. They have a season to salvage, and they are playing to win, regardless of who is suiting up. It is a bold mentality for a newcomer, but it shows the grit you need to survive in the league. That said, he did not shy away from the bigger picture. He hammered home that Embiid's long-term health is the only priority that matters. In a league that often forces players back before they are truly ready, Edgecombe's call for patience is refreshing. We don't need a half-baked Embiid. We need the version that dominates the paint at full strength. It is a cautionary tale about respecting the process of recovery, even when the stakes are at their highest. What do you think? Should the Sixers keep pushing, or is this the right approach? Drop a comment below with your take and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more behind-the-scenes heat. After all, championships aren't won in the training room. They are won by the players who show up when it matters most. Who needs the MVP when you have a team that refuses to quit? Against all odds, the Philadelphia 76ers just marched into Boston and snatched a massive 111-97 victory in Game 2, completely flipping the script on this series. With Joel Embiid still sidelined recovering from his recent appendectomy, most experts had already written off the Sixers. But instead of folding, Philadelphia stepped up in a major way. Let's talk about the breakout star of the night, VJ Edgecombe. The rookie put on a masterclass, dropping 30 points and grabbing 10 boards in what was arguably the performance of his young career. When you pair that with Tyrese Maxey's explosive 29 points and Paul George's veteran poise chipping in 19, you get a squad that suddenly looks like a legitimate title contender even without their centerpiece. This wasn't just a win. It was a statement that home court advantage is now firmly in Philly's hands. Even from home, the big man was watching. Joel Embiid hopped on Twitter immediately after the final buzzer, posting a simple, iconic acronym that said it all. He knows exactly what this win means for the momentum of the series. The Sixers now head back to the city of brotherly love with the series tied at 1-1, looking to carry this energy into Friday's Game 3. If you think this series is already decided, you clearly haven't been paying attention. Do you think Embiid's return will put them over the top, or is this new-look lineup enough to take down Boston on their own? Smash that like button, subscribe for more daily hoops updates, and let me know your predictions in the comments below. Remember, in the playoffs, the only thing that matters is the next game. Did anyone actually see this coming? The Philadelphia 76ers just looked the Boston Celtics dead in the eye and stole home court advantage right out from under them. After a rough Game 1 that had critics ready to write them off, Philly completely flipped the script in Game 2, walking out of Boston with a statement 111-97 victory. This wasn't just a win. It was a loud, clear message to the rest of the NBA that this team isn't ready to go home yet. The real story here was the backcourt duo of VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey. These two were lights out, combining for a massive 59 points and burying 11 of their 22 attempts from deep. Just think about that contrast. After a measly 1-for shooting display in the opener, they turned the TD Garden into their own personal shooting gallery. As a team, the Sixers caught fire from behind the arc, hitting 19 of their 39 shots. Meanwhile, the Celtics kept launching, putting up 50 triples but only sinking 13. It's poetic, really. Philly beat the Celtics at their own game by forcing the issue and staying aggressive. Let's be real, everyone counted them out. With Joel Embiid on the sidelines and the Celtics looking like a fully loaded juggernaut, the odds were stacked against them. But this team has more firepower than people give them credit for. In Game 1, they played like they were shell-shocked, playing indecisive basketball and barely looking at the rim. But they learned their lesson fast. They realized that if you want to hang with a team like Boston, you have to embrace the math game. They doubled their aggression, nearly hitting that 40-attempt mark from deep, and it paid off in a big way. Now the question is, can they keep this magic alive back in Philly? Skeptics will say they're due for a regression, but that's the beauty of the playoffs. Stats don't always account for heart and momentum. If the Sixers maintain this fearless, trigger-happy mindset, they're going to be a massive headache for the Celtics the rest of the way. What do you think? Was this just a shooting fluke, or has Philly finally found the key to the upset? Drop your predictions in the comments below, hit that like button if you're enjoying the ride, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the drama. After all, in the NBA, it's never over until the buzzer sounds. Have you ever seen a team completely flip the script when the chips were down? That is exactly what the Philadelphia 76ers just pulled off against the Boston Celtics. After getting absolutely demolished by 30 points in Game 1, Philly fans were panicking, and who could blame them? Joel Embiid is still sidelined recovering from emergency appendix surgery, and the outlook was looking grim. The mission was simple: force a 1-1 split to give Embiid a fighting chance to save the series, but trailing early in Game 2, that dream felt like it was slipping away. Yet, in true resilient fashion, the Sixers locked in, dominated the second quarter, and held Boston to under 100 points in a massive 111-97 statement win. But the real highlight: seeing Joel Embiid's reaction from the sidelines. As the clock ticked down, the process couldn't contain his excitement, posting a very clear 3-letter acronym that translates to "Let's freaking go." It's the kind of energy this locker room needs right now. While there is no official return date yet, and we know recovery from appendectomies can be tricky, the stats speak for themselves. When Embiid is on the floor, this team is a completely different beast, boasting a 24-14 record this season. If he makes it back in time to exploit Boston's thin center rotation, we might be looking at a monumental playoff run. What do you think? Can Philly pull off the upset even if Embiid's return is limited? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on this wild series. At the end of the day, basketball is as much about heart as it is about health, and the Sixers just proved they have plenty of both.